how to create an eyeshadow look using liquid eyeshadows instead of powder eyeshadows with the new Makeup by Mario. I'm going to start with the lightest one, which is in the shade Bisque. These have a quick dry down time, so if you're going to use them all over, I suggest you blend them out right away. So I'm going to grab my N16 brush. I'm going to pat this into my eye. The goal for this color Bisque is to line this up under my brow bone to create a brow highlight and a soft light transition shade for the medium mid-tone shade to go in the crease. So I'm going to blend this down, just focusing it more like crease up to the brow bone, blend it out. This is going to replace like your light eyeshadow that you would normally put below the brow bone to highlight. And also it can replace a eyeshadow primer. Now we can move on to our transition shade, which is going to be Chestnut. So Chestnut, beautiful mid-tone brown. We're going to use this just all over the lid. And the beauty of this is we're going to use the same brush. We're going to flip it to the back side. Same technique. I'm going to tap it in first because I want to lock this onto my eyelid, really adhering the color onto my eyelid. And then once I have an even amount of color all across the lid, I'll start to blend this up into the crease, creating a nice soft gradient effect, and then stop it when I have both of these worlds nice and well blended into each other. Gonna layer a little bit more, just like you would with powder eyeshadow. You know, you go over it a couple times to build up the intensity. I'm going to tap on just a dot on each outer corner of my eye. I'm going to switch brushes to my N13 brush. I'm going to tuck the brush here into the crease and start to do basically very small circular motions. Then you can start to do a soft, short back and forth blending motion. And now we have enough definition to move on to an eyeliner. Just like I would with like a gel eyeliner, powder eyeshadow, I'm gonna use this liquid eyeshadow as an eyeliner with a different brush. This is the shade Slate. I'm not gonna directly apply the wand like this to apply the eyeliner. That would be just way too thick. I'm gonna switch to my N11 brush. I'm gonna run the brush into the little sponge doe foot applicator, coating each side of it and the center, and just loading the brush up. I'm gonna look straight ahead, just stamp and blend the wing. Now I like to keep my wings pretty like pulled out. I'm just gonna do a really tapered look. So I'm getting it as close into my lash line as possible. For this part, you could kind of delicately close and just gradually line across. And that's one eyeliner side done. Slate is really pretty. Gonna repeat Chestnut on the bottom lash line. These work so well on the bottom lash line because they don't move. If you're prone to creasing, this will really eliminate a lot of creasing. Now, don't forget your inner tear duct highlight. Just because you're not using powder doesn't mean you can't pop the lightest shade in Bisque right here to highlight. For more lash line definition, I'm gonna swap out my brown for Super Black liner from Makeup by Mario. It just adds that little something that just is worth popping a pencil in your eye. Just the tiniest bit on the outside. I electric mascara in black. I really love this formula, so we're gonna just coat these lashes to complete this look. That's a finished eye makeup look using only liquid eyeshadows in the same way that I would use powder eyeshadows. I hope you found this video helpful, and let me know in the comments if you would try this look.